You walk on two legs and you open doors with magical thumbs. You speak in complex sounds no dog would ever make. To your dog, you are clearly nothing like another dog, and you are not quite a human either in the way we define it. So, what exactly are you to your dog? You feed the dog, sure. You walk the dog. But in that dog's eyes, you are something far more profound than just a food dispenser or a door opener. We humans tend to project our feelings onto a dog, assuming the dog loves us like we love them. But here is the twist. A dog's version of love might actually be deeper. Your dog doesn't see you as a different species. Your dog doesn't judge your weird hairless body or your lack of a tail. A dog sees your energy. A dog sees your role. And today, we are going to decode exactly what that role is for every dog owner. Welcome back to Doggo Pal. Today we are stepping out of our own shoes and into four paws to answer the ultimate question. Who are you really to your dog? The answer is going to change the way you look at every dog tail wag and every slobbery dog greeting. Before we dive into the mind of your pup, if you want to better understand the furball sleeping at your feet, go ahead and join our Dog Lover Pack by hitting that subscribe button right now. It helps us keep exploring this amazing bond we share with every dog. Science has finally started to catch up with what dog lovers have known for centuries. We used to think a dog just saw us as the alpha or the boss, but modern canine psychology tells a much warmer story about the dog. You aren't just a dog leader. You are dog family. You are dog safety. You are the axis their entire dog world spins around. Let's break down the specific ways your dog views you, starting with the most powerful sense every dog has. First and foremost, to your dog, you are a walking, breathing library of information. We humans see the world with our eyes, but a dog sees the world with their nose. Your dog isn't just smelling your shampoo or the coffee you had this morning, that dog is smelling you. And I don't mean your body odor. I mean your internal state that the dog can detect. You can't lie to a dog with perfume and a fake smile. Every dog knows what is real. Dogs can smell stress, sadness, happiness, and even illness. When your cortisol levels spike because you had a bad day at work, you smell different to your dog. Your dog isn't fooled by your "I'm fine" voice. The dog picks up on those chemical shifts immediately. To a dog, you are an open book. This is why a dog sometimes acts weird when you are upset. Even if you haven't said a word to the dog, that dog isn't just guessing. The dog is chemically reading the room. To a dog, your feelings are something of a shared territory. The dog feels them with you. It's not just that they see you as a human. The dog sees you as a source of emotional data. You are that dog's weather forecast. If you are calm, the dog takes it as truth. We are okay. If you are scared, the dog doesn't just panic, the dog feels lost. Think about that responsibility you have towards your dog. You are the emotional anchor for the dog. When you walk into a room, you aren't just occupying space, you are setting the atmospheric pressure for that dog's entire day. The dog doesn't need you to explain why you are stressed. The dog just needs to know if they need to be stressed too. You are the leader of the dog's emotional state. This brings us to the second thing you are to a dog. You are the secure base. This is actually a scientific term used in attachment theory, usually for human children and their parents. But guess what? It applies perfectly to dogs and their owners. When a dog is in a new, scary environment, maybe the vet's office or a busy street, watch what the dog does. The dog looks at you. The dog might lean against your leg. That dog isn't just looking for protection. The dog is using you as a reference point to navigate the world. You are not just the leader to the dog, you are the home base. Even if you don't sniff butts or chase squirrels like a dog. I mean, you might, but I assume you don't do that with your dog. This secure base effect means that your presence gives the dog the courage to explore. Have you ever noticed your dog is more confident at the dog park when you are standing right there? But if you step away, the dog gets a little timid? That is because you are that dog's confidence. You aren't a piece of the dog's life. You are the center. No pressure, right? But this is why separation anxiety in a dog is so heartbreaking. It's not just that you are gone. It's that the dog's emotional stability has left the room. It's not missing a caretaker, it's losing the axis of the dog's world. That is how central you are to a dog. When you leave, the dog doesn't think, "Oh, the food guy's gone." The dog thinks, "My safety, my orientation, my map of the dog world has just vanished." So when you come home and the dog loses its mind with joy, it is not drama. It is relief for the dog. The world is right again because the anchor is back. You are the one thread that ties that dog's entire world together. Now, let's talk about the pack. There is a lot of outdated information out there about being the alpha dog. But here is the reality. Dogs know you aren't a dog. They know you are different. But the dog also doesn't care. The dog doesn't need you to look like a dog to include you in their pack. To a dog, you are a core group member, maybe even the star of the pack, a deeply trusted presence. Not a human, not a canine, just theirs. In the wild, wolves and wild dogs have family structures, not military hierarchies. It is about cooperation, not domination for the dog. When a dog brings you a toy, that is not just fetch. That is sharing. That is trust from the dog. That mangled toy the dog drops at your feet, that is the dog's prized possession, their favorite object, and the dog gave it to you. Not because you asked, not because the dog expects something back. Just because the dog wants you to be part of their joy. Because love in dog terms is always an action. The dog is not seeing you as a tax-paying human. The dog is seeing you as a member of the pack who needs to be included. I have this great thing, and I want you to have this great thing because we are a team. That is how a dog views you. Teammate, partner, family. And think about where the dog sleeps. If your dog tries to sleep in your bed or right next to it, that isn't the dog trying to take over your territory. In the dog world, sleeping together is the ultimate sign of trust. It is vulnerable for a dog. You close your eyes, I close mine, and we trust that neither of us will get eaten. By letting the dog near you when you sleep, you are telling the dog you are family. And the dog is telling you the same. Here is something truly beautiful about dogs. Dogs are one of the only species on the planet that will look you in the eye to bond. In the animal kingdom, staring is usually a threat. But with you and your dog, it is a hug. When your dog stares at you with those soft eyes, the dog's brain is releasing oxytocin, the love hormone. It is the same hormone that bonds a mother to her baby. And the crazy part? Your brain releases it too when you look at the dog. It is a feedback loop of love. The dog looks at you, you look at the dog, and chemically, you both fall a little more in love. Dogs are total masters of body language. A lean from a dog is a hug without arms. A lick from a dog is a kiss with no words. Dogs don't have speech, so the dog uses its body to bridge the gap. The dog is using dog language to say, "You are mine. I care. You are part of me." This is empathy at a psychological level for the dog. It is not learned. It is innate in the dog. Have you ever noticed that if you are crying, your dog might come over and just rest their head on you? The dog doesn't try to fix it. The dog doesn't offer advice. The dog just offers presence. To a dog, you are a being that needs comfort, and the dog is the one to give it. The dog doesn't judge you for crying. The dog doesn't think you are weak. The dog just knows the pack is hurting, and the dog is there to help heal it. The dog doesn't obey to get rewards. The dog expresses itself to feel connected. It is not training. It is relationship building in every dog tail wag, every slobbery gift, every head press against your knee. You are the recipient of a dog love that is totally uncomplicated. So, to answer our question, you are not just a human to a dog. You are the dog's safety, the dog's family, the dog's emotional anchor, and the dog's best friend. You are the most interesting, important thing in that dog's universe. The dog studies you, the dog smells you, the dog watches you, and the dog loves you with a purity that we humans honestly struggle to match. And that is all that matters. You belong to the dog, so the dog cares. If you want to treat your pup to something special, Maybe a new toy to replace that mangled one the dog keeps bringing you, or some brain games to keep those dog senses sharp? Check the description below. I have dropped links to some of my favorite dog products that help build that bond even further. You know how your dog stares at you like you are the center of the universe? That feeling doesn't stop when the lights go out. What the dog does next will surprise you. It is all in the next video. Thanks for watching, and give your dog a scratch from me.